I've heard that Yoel Romero, a 185 fighter, who's just fought Jacare Souza and beat him, has been found, I think he's found guilty of steroids, banned substances or something. So what does that mean for the 185 division? Because it was looking pretty strong at the top with Yoel Romero, Jacare Souza, Chris Weidman, and Luke Rockhold. I mean, it's quite obvious that they are the four elite guys. Tim Kennedy's still there, even though he did get stopped. That was a bit of controversy in that, the way Yoel Romero beat him. So, but now there's, if Yoel Romero's out now and he's found guilty and he's suspended or whatever, then who we got? We've got Jacare Souza, which I would like to see Jacare Souza fight Weidman, really. I just think that's a great fight. Luke Rockhold, I don't know. Luke Rockhold's good. I think Luke Rockhold still beats both of them. I don't think anyone moves Luke Rockhold for a while. I think whether Chris Weidman tries to have another crack, I think he loses. I think it's more just a variety thing. I think he's got enough wrestling to make it tricky enough for Weidman that he just can't pin him. And I think if ever he reverses it, like he messed up with the spinning kick, or whenever he gets a chance to get on top, I think his ground and power's always going to be better. And I just think it's a hard fight. I just think it's just a hard fight for Chris Weidman. Speed's definitely a factor. Luke Rockhold being the obviously faster man. And he, like he said, training partners. He's training with Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier on a daily. Now, who's Chris Weidman training with? Probably Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. That's great. I get it, how that's similar to Luke Rockhold, but man, it's just not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. So I think that division is going to have. We had a dominant champion for 6 or 7 years with Anderson Silva. Chris Weidman came into the picture, and I think it's just Luke's time. But I was hoping Weidman would win. For this reason, I thought he would clean out the division and then go up to 205 and face John Jones, and that's ballsy. That's a ballsy move. But I don't think Luke would do that. Obviously, his friend's up there at 205, so that's not going to happen. He's not going to want to get involved in that. But maybe he would. Maybe because I see John Jones dominating Daniel Cormier in the rematch. So will he go up and revenge his friend? I don't see it happening. I think he'll be comfortable at 185. But I think that division will get boring, a bit stagnant like that, especially if there's all these people like John Jones maybe dominating this division, which he's already done, and then jump to heavyweight. Conor McGregor doing it. Heard something funny earlier. Demetrius Johnson on MMA Digest was people were saying, "Oh, why didn't you go up and get the belt off TJ Dillashaw or something?" It's like, I asked to put it to Dana White or something, or Lorenzo Fertitta. Give me £2 million and I'll fight him, because you're not going to get that. He goes, end of conversation. And I get it, it's a big fight, it's a risky fight when you could just stay dominant. But he's struggling to bring in those fans, DJ is. He's struggling to bring in those fans doing what he's doing. Is he one of the best fighters in the world? Yeah, of course. But hit the division. The 135 division, I've done another video on the bantamweight division. It's hot right now, it's exciting. Because John Lineker was an exciting fight for him, but he couldn't make the weight, so he's at 135. Fighting Cody Garbrandt, that's an epic fight. Thomas Almeida and all that, and so on. There's loads. So, but let's see what happens to the 185 division now. If Yoel Romero's out, what happens to Jacare Souza? Will that just give... because Yoel Romero was meant to be having the next shot at the title. So if he's not, it's got to be, I suppose, it's got to be a rematch or Jacare Souza. Now, what do you think about those fights? Let me know. Comment below. Thanks for listening.